Hi there, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. We got a great one for you today. Been a bit of confusion lately, especially people rolling over from Divi 4 to Divi 5. How to create a one-page site or basically use anchor tags to scroll to a section. Got one here. If I click on section 2, it's going to roll down. This is what I'm talking about. We're using anchor tags on our sections here. And we're scrolling down through and back up to the top again. Slightly different with Divi 5 than it was with Divi 4, but it's pretty much exactly the same thing and it's really easy to do. Let's show you how. Let's go ahead and start a new page. Let's call it scroll sections. And of course we're going to use the Divi builder. I'm going to go ahead and build from scratch. By default, Divi is going to put in a section for us, the blue tab here. It's going to prompt us to put in a row with the green tab. Let's put in a single column. I'm going to use a hero section. I'm going to keep this very simple. First thing I want to do is make this section full screen, so we've got a bit of scrolling room on each of our sections. So I've clicked on it. As you can see, we're in the section. Over in design, go down to sizing. Here's the minimum height. I'm going to put in 100 viewable height, VH. Now our section end is down the bottom here where you can see the little blue button there. But I want the contents to be in the middle at all time. So still in the section, still in design, I'm going to roll back up to the top to layout. It's set to flex. We can go to justify content, pop it in the middle that way or center it. Perfect. Now we want to assign this a CSS ID. Now with Divi 4, we had a dedicated tab for CSS ID in class. If we go over to advanced, we're in Divi 5 here. It's no longer there. We've got an attributes tab because we've got so many more to play with here. So to add a CSS ID, I've clicked on attribute. I'm going to add an attribute. I want to add an ID. This is why we haven't got dedicated tabs. We've got so many more choices there. I'm going to add an ID. We can call it what we want, but it does need to be unique. I'm going to call that one section 1. And that's it, we've added it. Now I'm going to duplicate this section a few times so we've got a few sections to roll to. So I'm going to click on the 2 squares to duplicate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to make sure they're there. If I hit my layers, they should be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now if we want to chuck one more in, 2 little squares, as you can see, it just adds it on the end there. Now I'm just going to chuck a different image or different color behind each of these sections so we've got something different to scroll to each time. So top section, background's always under content. Let's give it a nice little hero image. It's fine. And this little thing here, let's make that a black. Take the opacity down a bit. Perfect. Next one, I'm just going to leave white like that. Next one, let's make this one blue perhaps. I'm going to click on it. We're in the right place already. It's the default blue right there. Next one, throw a little parallax image in perhaps. Just going to flip the parallax buttons on. And you can see which section we're in as we're going down here. Give this one a color. And let's throw an image in this last one here. Okay, so we got nice different color backgrounds there we can scroll to here. Now remember when we cloned this, if I go back to our top section here, it had an attribute. We gave it that attribute of section 1. Let's just spell that right. R-S-E-C-T-I-O-N. It doesn't matter. It still works. Just looks better if you spell it right. Let's just copy that. Now I need to go into each of these sections. This is section 2. If I click on it, it should still say incorrect version there. There we go. I want to change that to a 2. Exactly the same here. We're clicking on it, we're in the right place. We can tell it's right because it's the incorrect version there. This is number 3. Number 4. And we've got number 5. And finally, number 6 here. So we've got an ID of sections 1 through 6 here that we can use to scroll to these. And we'll build a menu in a moment. But you can scroll to it from anything. You can scroll from a button. You can scroll from an image. For instance, if I wanted to go up perhaps to section 3 here, and have this button scroll to section 6 at the bottom there, I can click on our hero module. You always find links under content here. There it is, button link. Because it's a CSS ID, I need to put a hashtag in there. And then the ID itself. Store that in my clipboard. Be number 6, or whichever one you want to link to. So if I save this now, and we'll preview on the front end. If we go down to our 3rd section there, if I click on this button, it should roll us down to that bottom one. Just like that. Perfect. There's this one right here. So you can use any button or anything you want to trigger this. And I'll show you how to make the menu now. I'm sure there's plenty of you that are ahead of me on this. But for anybody that doesn't know, to make the menus, we need to go down to the dashboard. Once at the dashboard, we need to go down to Appearance and then Menus. We'll go up here to create a new menu. I'm going to call it OP Scroll, One Page Scroll, whatever you want to call yours. We'll hit Create Menu. And rather than use pages for this today, I'm going to close up the pages. We're going to use custom links because we can go into there. For the URL, that needs to be the anchor tag. So it needs to be a hashtag and the CSS ID name we gave it, which is section 1. For the link text, you can put anything you want. Add it to the menu. Do the same for the next one. Hashtag section 2. About perhaps. And we'll continue on section 3. Services maybe. Another anchor tag, hashtag 4. I'm sure you get the idea. Portfolio. And this will be section 5. Gallery. And last but not least, section 6. And I guess we'll call that a contact section. And to move any of these around, it's a normal WordPress menu. Just left click on it, grab it, put it where you want. To make it a drop down, just drag it to the right and release. Put it back, drag it back to the left and release. I'm happy with the way they were. Once done, you can save it. Now, if you're using your default Divi menu, we're not. I've actually got a custom on this one. But if we're using the default, you can set it to your primary menu right there. And then you can hit save. It'll be saved. Like I say, I'm using a custom menu, so I need to go down to Divi, to my theme builder. There's the global header I created. So I'm going to go in there. And we created it for this large mega menu here. Here's the main menu section or menu module I've got in mine. So I'm going to click on it. Under the content, I'm going to select the new menu that we just built. OP Scroll. There it is right there. Save the changes. Now if we go over to this page and refresh, this menu is going to change and it should scroll to all our sections down here. Let's refresh. There it is, home. That's going to be our top one. About, second one, services, third one, portfolio, fourth one, gallery, and then contact at the bottom there. And the services, we've still got a link here that should take us down to the bottom. Perfect. I've got it back to the top button here also. So there it is. There's how to scroll to sections using CSS ID. Slightly different from Divi 4, but it's exactly the same process, just a slightly different way of finding it and getting it done. But an essential thing to know. And for anybody that wants to wonder, you can actually scroll to a section from a different page. You just have to use the whole URL. Then you put the CSS ID on the end, hashtag whatever it is, and it'll take you to the page. Then it will scroll down to that specific part of the page. Don't forget, if you've got any questions either about Divi 4 or Divi 5, pop them down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video just like this one. So once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and WebDesignDetectives.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.